Welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're going to be exploring the health benefits of Amla, which is also known as the Indian gooseberry.
Yeah.
It's really fascinating how this tiny fruit has been revered in Ayurveda for like over 5,000 years.
Right.
And our main source today is this article from the Dr. D.Y. Patil College of Ayurvedic Research Center in Pune, India.
Okay.
A leading voice in the world of Ayurveda. So
Yeah.
what if I told you this one fruit could boost your immunity, enhance digestion, and even revitalize your skin and hair?
Well, it's pretty amazing how this little fruit can pack such a punch.
Yeah.
You know, it's really interesting. I think one of the key things about Amla is its ability to combat oxidative stress,
Okay.
which is a root cause of so many health problems.
So it's like a built-in defense system against aging and disease.
Exactly like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This article mentions that Amla has an incredible amount of vitamin C,
Yes.
like way more than an orange.
Right.
Plus, it's loaded with antioxidants. It's essential minerals.
Right.
And vitamins A and B complex.
So that high concentration of antioxidants is really key.
Okay.
Because they help protect your body from the damage caused by free radicals,
Right.
which we know contribute to everything from, wrinkles to chronic diseases.
Wow.
The article even points out Amla's high ORASHI value, which is a measure of its antioxidant capacity.
So it's like Amla is working on a cellular level to keep us healthy and resilient.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of resilience, let's talk about immunity.
Okay.
This article really emphasizes Amla as an immunity booster.
It is.
And
I
know a lot of people use it for that.
Yeah, a lot of my clients will report feeling more resilient during cold and flu season
Okay.
after incorporating Amla into their routine.
Interesting.
It's not a cure-all or anything,
Right.
but it can be a really valuable tool, and the science backs this up.
Okay.
Amla stimulates the production of white blood cells,
Right.
which are our body's natural defenders against illness, but it also protects these cells from damage, making your immune response that much stronger.
So it's like giving your immune system a double boost.
Exactly.
And I read that a study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology
Okay.
showed that Amla extract significantly enhanced the immune system in mice.
It's so interesting how traditional wisdom
Yeah.
and modern science often intersect when it comes to natural remedies.
Right.
And Amla is a perfect example of that.
This is fascinating. Now, I know from the article that Amla's benefits extend beyond immunity.
They do.
Let's move on to digestion.
Okay.
How does Amla help with digestion?
Well, think of Amla as like a digestive system multitasker.
Okay.
Helps break down food,
Okay.
improves nutrient absorption, and soothes inflammation in the digestive tract.
Oh, wow.
It's like a gentle tune-up for your gut.
I see that the article also talks about Amla's fiber content
Uh-huh.
and detoxifying properties.
That's right. Amla's fiber keeps things moving smoothly,
Okay.
preventing constipation.
Yeah.
And promoting a healthy gut microbiome. Plus, it helps flush out toxins,
Yeah.
contributing to overall digestive well-being.
So that's a lot of benefit.
Yeah.
What's a simple way to reap these benefits?
Well, a simple way is by starting your day with warm water mixed with Amla powder.
Sounds easy enough. But wait, there's more, right? Amla is good for the heart, too.
Absolutely. Amla's potent antioxidants and amino acids work hard to protect your heart
Okay.
from damage caused by oxidative stress,
Right.
which is a major contributor to heart disease.
And it goes beyond that, right? The article mentions that Amla's vitamin C supports healthy blood vessels,
It does.
which can reduce the risk of plaque buildup.
Yeah, there's even research from the Indian Journal of Pharmacology demonstrating Amla's ability to lower bad cholesterol and triglycerides.
So we have thousands of years of traditional wisdom
Right.
and modern scientific evidence
Uh-huh.
converging to support Amla's heart health benefits.
It really does.
That's pretty compelling.
It really speaks to the power of this ancient remedy.
Yeah.
And the best part is incorporating Amla for heart health can be really simple.
Oh.
You can add Amla powder to smoothies, enjoy Amla candies,
Right.
or just get creative in the kitchen.
Now let's talk about something I know a lot of people are interested in: skin and hair.
Okay.
Amla has a reputation for promoting a radiant complexion
It does.
and lustrous hair.
Yeah.
And this article seems to confirm that.
That's where Amla's vitamin C takes the spotlight again.
Okay.
It's essential for collagen production, which keeps your skin firm and elastic,
Right.
helping to reduce those inevitable wrinkles.
And those potent antioxidants we talked about earlier.
Yes.
They help combat the oxidative stress that contributes to acne and other skin problems.
Exactly.
So it's like Amla is working from the inside out to help you achieve a healthy glow.
It is.
And Amla's benefits extend to your hair as well.
They do.
It strengthens hair follicles,
Uh-huh.
promoting healthy growth,
Right.
and even preventing premature graying.
Some simple DIY beauty tips include using Amla oil for hair
Oh.
or creating a hair mask with Amla powder and honey.
Okay, so far we've learned that Amla is amazing for immunity, digestion,
Right.
heart health,
Yeah.
and even skin and hair.
It's a multitasking superfruit.
Yeah, it truly is.
Yeah.
But wait, there's even more. The article also talks about Amla's potential as a weight management aid.
Amla can boost metabolism,
Okay.
which helps your body burn fat more efficiently.
Right.
And the fiber we discussed earlier helps to keep you feeling full and satisfied, which can curb cravings and prevent overeating.
That makes sense.
Oh.
Amla seems to support healthy blood sugar regulation too.
Exactly. Amla can help the body use insulin more effectively,
Okay.
which helps to keep blood sugar levels stable.
Hmm.
The fiber also plays a role here
Okay.
by slowing down sugar absorption.
The article even mentioned a study in the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition that highlighted Amla powder's positive effects on blood sugar levels.
It's quite impressive how Amla addresses so many different aspects of health.
Yeah, it is.
And we haven't even touched on its potential for mental well-being yet.
Okay, now that's really intriguing. I'm eager to learn more about how Amla could help with mental well-being.
Remember those potent antioxidants we discussed earlier?
Yeah.
Well, they also work wonders in the brain, protecting it from oxidative stress, which is linked to anxiety, mood swings, and even cognitive decline.
So Amla acts as a shield for the brain,
Uh-huh.
helping to maintain cognitive function and emotional balance.
Precisely.
Mm.
And in Ayurveda, Amla has been used for centuries to promote mental clarity, enhance memory, and even alleviate symptoms of depression.
Wow.
Modern research is starting to catch up, with studies suggesting Amla's role in boosting mood and reducing stress.
I'm learning so much. I never knew Amla could have such a profound impact on mental well-being. It's like a holistic approach to feeling good inside and out.
You mentioned earlier that Amla is a multitasking superfruit.
Right.
And I think that's a perfect description. But before we move on, I
Yeah.
have to ask, you mentioned that Amla is tridoshic.
Yeah.
Could you explain what that means for someone like me who's new to Ayurveda?
Of course. That's a great question. I was hoping you'd ask about that.
Yeah.
In Ayurveda, our individual constitutions are believed to be governed by 3 doshas,
Okay.
Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which represent different energies that influence our physical and mental characteristics.
So when you say Amla is tridoshic,
Yeah.
it means that it can benefit people of all dosha types.
Exactly. Most foods and herbs are considered to have a specific effect on 1 or 2 doshas,
Okay.
but Amla is unique in its ability to balance all 3. It's like a universal remedy adaptable to each person's individual needs.
That's remarkable. It really speaks to the wisdom of Ayurveda and its focus on personalized health. Speaking of Ayurveda, this article we're deep diving into really emphasizes Amla's significance in this ancient tradition. Are there any specific ways that Amla is used in Ayurvedic practices?
Absolutely. One of the most well-known and traditional preparations is called Chyawanprash.
Chyawanprash.
Yes.
That's a new one for me. What's in it and how is it used?
It typically contains amla fruit, pulp ghee honey,
Mm.
and a blend of potent Ayurvedic herbs like ashwagandha, shatavari, and brahmi,
Okay.
which work together to enhance amla's beneficial effects. Traditionally, it's recommended to take a teaspoon or 2 in the morning on an empty stomach.
That sounds interesting. So it's like a daily dose of concentrated Ayurvedic wisdom,
Exactly.
supporting overall health and well-being.
Exactly. And it's not just limited to mornings. You can take it in the evening, too,
Okay.
especially during colder months or when you're feeling run down. But Chyawanprash isn't the only way amla is used in Ayurveda. It's also a popular ingredient in hair care preparations.
That makes sense. We talked earlier about Amla's ability to strengthen hair follicles, promote growth, and prevent premature graying.
Yeah.
How is it used traditionally for hair care?
One common practice is creating an amla hair oil by infusing a base oil like coconut or sesame oil with dried amla fruit. The mixture is heated and strained,
Okay.
resulting in a rich, nourishing oil that is massaged into the scalp and hair.
I can imagine that feels amazing. But does it really make a difference?
According to Ayurvedic principles, amla hair oil can work wonders.
Wow.
It's believed to strengthen hair follicles, prevent hair loss, promote healthy growth condition, the scalp reduce dandruff, and even add shine to the hair.
It sounds like a holistic approach to hair care.
Yeah.
addressing the health of the scalp and the beauty of the hair itself.
Precisely. And it ties back to that Ayurvedic principle that beauty is a reflection of inner health.
Yeah.
Now, you explained earlier how Amla is tridoshic,
Yes.
benefiting people of all dosha types.
Right.
But are there any specific dosha imbalances where Amla might be particularly helpful?
That's a great question. While Amla is beneficial for everyone, it's particularly helpful for balancing Pitta dosha.
Okay, could you remind me what Pitta dosha represents?
Pitta is associated with the fire and water elements. It governs metabolism, digestion, and transformation in the body.
Right.
When Pitta is balanced, it manifests as intelligence, sharp wit, and a strong digestive fire.
Right.
But when it's out of balance, it can lead to things like inflammation, skin problems, heartburn, irritability, and even anger.
So Amla's cooling and soothing properties can help to pacify that excess Pitta energy.
Exactly. Amla is known for its cooling and astringent qualities,
Okay.
which can help to alleviate Pitta-related imbalances. Its high vitamin C content, which is known to have anti-inflammatory properties, also plays a role.
So if someone is experiencing those Pitta-related issues you mentioned, like heartburn or skin irritations,
Right.
incorporating Amla into their diet could be a natural way to address those imbalances.
Precisely. It's a gentle yet effective approach that aligns with the principles of Ayurveda.
Yeah.
Of course, as always, it's important to consult with a qualified Ayurvedic practitioner for personalized guidance.
Absolutely. Amla is a wonderful natural remedy, but it's not a substitute for professional medical advice. But I think we've covered a lot of ground today,
Yeah.
exploring this fascinating world of Amla and its incredible benefits for overall health and well-being.
And I think it's safe to say that Amla is a testament to the power of nature to heal and nourish.
I agree. It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective.
And that brings us to another wonderful aspect of Amla, its accessibility.
Right.
Amla is a relatively affordable and readily available fruit.
I was just thinking that.
Unlike some exotic superfoods that are difficult to find or expensive.
It's so important that these natural remedies are accessible to everyone. Amla is something that most people can easily incorporate into their lives.
Exactly. Ayurveda emphasizes using readily available and sustainable natural ingredients.
That's wonderful. It empowers people to take control of their health, using the gifts that nature provides.
Amla really embodies that idea.
Yeah.
It's a gift from nature packed with nutrients, antioxidants, and healing properties.
Right.
And it's available to almost everyone.
What a beautiful way to put it.
Yeah.
Amla offers a path to health and vitality that's both ancient and modern, accessible and profound.
And you know, that idea of accessibility reminds me of another important aspect of Ayurveda.
Okay.
It's adaptability. Ayurvedic principles can be applied to any lifestyle, regardless of your background, diet, or cultural beliefs.
That's an important point to make.
Yeah.
Sometimes people think Ayurveda is rigid and rule-bound,
Right.
but it's quite flexible. It's about understanding your individual constitution and making choices that support your unique needs.
Exactly. Amla is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Whether you prefer fresh amla in a salad amla juice or amla powder in your smoothies,
Right.
there's a way to make it work for you.
It's all about finding what resonates with you and making Ayurveda your own. It's not about following a strict dogma. It's about embracing a holistic approach to health and well-being
Yeah.
that empowers you to make choices that benefit your mind, body, and spirit.
That's beautifully put. And I think that's a perfect note to transition to our final segment, where we'll share practical tips and resources for incorporating Amla into your daily routine.
Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be back in a moment to guide you further on this journey to Amla-enhanced health and well-being. Welcome back, everyone. So now that we've explored all the amazing benefits of Amla,
Right?
let's get practical.
Yeah.
How can our listeners actually incorporate this Ayurvedic gem into their everyday lives?
That's a great question. And the good news is,
Okay.
Amla is a lot more accessible than you might think.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. Where can people find Amla?
Well, if you happen to live in a region where Amla grows, you might be lucky enough to find it fresh at your local farmer's market or, a specialty grocery store. It usually comes into season in the fall and winter months.
Fresh is always wonderful.
Yeah.
But I realize that might not be an option for everyone.
Right.
What are some other ways to get Amla?
Amla juice is a really popular choice.
Okay.
And you can usually find that in most health food stores or online. And just look for organic, cold-pressed varieties to make sure you're getting the highest quality.
And I've also seen Amla powder at health food stores.
Yeah.
What are some good ways to use that?
Amla powder is incredibly versatile. You can add it to smoothies. You can stir it into yogurt. Or even mix it with warm water for a simple and refreshing drink.
Right.
It's a really easy way to get a concentrated dose of Amla's goodness.
And of course, there are also Amla supplements available.
Right.
In capsule or tablet form.
Yes, for those who prefer a more standardized approach.
Right. And supplements can be a good option for people who find it difficult to incorporate Amla into their diet regularly.
Exactly.
But as always, it's important to consult with your healthcare provider.
Right.
Before starting any new supplements, especially if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking medication.
Yeah, always a good idea.
Okay, so we've talked about all these different ways to get Amla into your routine. Is there a general recommendation for how much to take?
Unfortunately, there's no one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to dosage.
Okay.
The right amount of Amla can really vary depending on your individual needs and your health goals.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what's a good starting point for someone who's new to Amla?
I usually recommend starting with a small amount,
Okay.
maybe 1 to 2 teaspoons of Amla powder,
Okay.
or a quarter cup of Amla juice per day.
Right.
And then you can gradually increase the amount as needed, but always listen to your body.
Yeah.
And adjust accordingly.
That sounds like a sensible approach. Now, let's talk about how to make Amla a part of your daily routine.
Okay.
Do you have any favorite ways to incorporate it?
One of my go-to methods is starting the day with a warm glass of Amla water.
Okay.
It's really simple. Just mix a teaspoon of Amla powder into a cup of warm water and enjoy it first thing in the morning. It's a gentle way to wake up your digestive system and get a boost of antioxidants.
That sounds easy and refreshing. I could definitely see myself making that part of my morning routine.
Right.
What about adding Amla to meals?
You know, Amla powder blends beautifully into smoothies
Right.
and yogurt parfaits.
Yeah.
It adds a subtle tartness that complements the sweetness of fruits.
Mm.
And you get all those amazing health benefits without even noticing.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure our more adventurous listeners could even get creative with incorporating Amla into savory dishes like chutneys or pickles.
Absolutely. There are so many possibilities.
Yeah.
And for those with a sweet tooth, Amla candies can be a fun and surprisingly healthy treat.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just be sure to choose brands that use natural sweeteners.
Great tip. And I imagine you could even make your own Amla fruit leather or dried Amla snacks for a healthy alternative to processed treats.
You're full of good ideas. Those are fantastic ways to satisfy your cravings while getting a dose of Amla's goodness.
Now, beyond juice and powder, what about other Amla-infused drinks?
Amla tea is a wonderful option, especially if you're looking for a soothing and comforting beverage.
Okay.
Just steep a teaspoon of Amla powder in hot water for a few minutes and strain it before drinking. It's the perfect way to unwind after a long day.
I love that I'm sensing a theme here. Amla seems to be as versatile as it is beneficial.
Exactly. And that's what makes it such a wonderful addition to a healthy lifestyle.
Right.
Whether you're adding it to your morning smoothie or sipping on a cup of Amla tea in the evening,
Right.
there are endless ways to make this ancient remedy a part of your modern life.
I think that's a great takeaway for our listeners.
Yeah.
Incorporating Amla doesn't have to be complicated or restrictive.
Right.
It's about finding ways to nourish your body and enhance your well-being
Yeah.
in a way that feels enjoyable and sustainable for you.
Well said. And remember, it's a journey, not a destination.
Yeah.
Be patient with yourself, listen to your body, and embrace the process of discovering what works best for you.
Well, I think that's the perfect note to end on. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the incredible world of Amla.
It's been a pleasure.
And we hope you feel inspired to explore its power for yourself. We'll be back soon to uncover more hidden gems of health and well-being. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and keep on learning.